रोशनी रोशनी उम्मीद है तामीर दाए रोशनी उम्मीद है
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good morning everyone. Dear students, I am Ms. Zarlal, your biology teacher, and our today's topic is from unit number 10, gaseous exchange in humans. Dear students, as we all know that humans having complete respiratory system which is adapted well for the terrestrial mean for the land mode of life. Dear students, this system ensures a smooth exchange of gases between the environment and the human body. This system means the gaseous exchange in humans can be divided into two main components, which are air passageway and lungs. So let's study it in detail. First one is air passageway. Dear students, when air enters the body, it passes through connected tubes to reach the lungs. After the process of gaseous exchange, air moves from the lungs to the outside, means to the environment through the same connected tubes. These connected tubes are collectively called the air passageway. It consists of nostrils and nasal cavities. Nasal means nose, cavities of nose. It consists of pharynx, which is also known as food pipe, larynx, which is also called voice box or vocal box. It also consists of trachea, bronchi and bronchioles, which will be discussed later on. Dear students, two openings are external nostrils lie on the ventral side of the head. They allow the air from the outside into two nasal cavities. Here the air is warm, moistened mean a little bit watery, and dust particles freed mean free by the hairs and the mucous membrane of the nasal cavity. The nasal cavities reach into the pharynx, which is about a 4.5 inches long muscular passageway or path, and it is also lined by the mucous membrane. The air moves from the pharynx into the larynx or voice box. Larynx is also called voice box. This larynx or voice box surrounds or covers the upper part of the trachea. The cavity of the larynx is also lined by the mucous membrane, is also covered by the mucous membrane. At the back of the pharynx are two passages or two pathways. One opens into the esophagus on the dorsal side and the other opens through the glottis. Glottis means vocal apparatus of the larynx, which helps in the generation of voice. Glottis into the trachea on the ventral side. The glottis, the vocal apparatus, is guarded by a lid-like structure, and that lid-like structure is called epiglottis. Epi means above. A lid-like structure is present above the glottis, that's why it is known as epiglottis. The larynx opens into the trachea or windpipe. It is a tubular structure, tube-like structure, and it lies ventral to the esophagus and extends mean pela hua, and extends to the chest cavity. Chest cavity is also known as thorax. Extends to the chest cavity or thorax. The inner surface of the trachea is ciliated. Ciliated means it contains cilia-like, small hair-like structures. That's why it is known as ciliated, and secretes mucus. Mucus means fluid-like substances. This helps to filter, moisten, and warm the incoming air from the environment. Dear students, the trachea has total 16 to 20 C-shaped cartilaginous rings, and these cartilaginous rings prevent it from collapsing. Collapsing means एक चीज़ दूसरी चीज़ पे गिर पड़ना. Also prevent it from collapsing and also keep the passage of air open. Inside the thorax or the chest cavity, the trachea divides into two branches, and that branches are called bronchi. Its singular is bronchus. Each bronchus enters the lung on its own side. The bronchi also possess the cartilaginous rings, but smaller than those of the trachea cartilaginous rings. Each bronchus on entering the lungs. Each bronchus, while entering to the lungs, divides and subdivides progressively into smaller bronchi. When the smaller bronchi attain the diameter of 1 millimeter or less than 1 millimeter, so then they are called bronchioles. And bronchioles have no cartilage. Dear students, each bronchiole ends in a duct-like structure, and that duct opens in a cluster of pouches, in a group of pouches which resemble or which look like bunches of grapes. Group of grapes. Each pouch is too minute. Each pouch is microscopic in structure and is called alveolus. Alveolus is a singular and its plural is alveoli. The alveoli are thin wall structure, and it provides the surface area for gaseous exchange. And their walls are covered with a network of blood capillaries where exchange or gaseous exchange take place or occurs. Second, the lungs. The lungs are placed in the chest cavity in the thorax from above and sides. Lungs are enclosed. Lungs are covered by the chest wall, while there is a thick muscular structure called the diaphragm. This diaphragm is dome-shaped structure below the lungs. Dear students, each lung is enclosed. Each lung is covered in a double membrane structure. That double membrane is called pleura. It contains a pleural fluid. It contains a fluid which is called pleural fluid. This pleural fluid makes the movements of the lungs easy, like expansion and contraction. Expansion means the act of increasing in size, while contraction means the act of decreasing in size. Both are opposite of each other. Dear students, read the topic thoroughly and make 15 MCQs. Stay safe, stay blessed, take care, and Khuda Hafiz.